GEOFF VAUSE Last updated 2256, September 21, 2017. Judge Pope, of Canvastown, is pleased the gold mine resource consent has been turned down. A proposed gold mine in rural Marlborough expected to make its American owners $7 million a year has been turned down. Elect Mining wanted to set up and operate a mine in the heart of historic gold mining town Canvastown, between Blenheim and Nelson, close to State Highway 6. The company, with its two major shareholders in the United States, said the concentration of alluvial gold in the rolling farmland was among the richest the company and its drilling contractor had seen in New Zealand. Based on the concentrations found in the area, the company estimated there was about 3,000 kilograms of gold at the 46-hectare site, worth about $126 million based on recent gold prices. Read more. We opposes gold mine proposal. Canvastown residents don't want to borrow proposed gold mine. Small-scale gold mine denied resource consent. Second gold rush at historic town, but the application to the Marlborough District Council has been turned down by Auckland Commissioner Graham Mackey. The Trout Hotel, right, and the church, Blue Roof, in historic Canvastown, in front of the site of the proposed gold mine. The company initially sought consent without public notification, saying the effects of its operation would be negligible. The company, which has extensive experience mining on the West Coast, expected gross revenue to be about $7 million a year, minus its operating costs. It sought a 10-year consent but said it would mine for only 5 years. There would be 5 permanent jobs. Submitters against the proposal included Tirknanga Oangtikuia Trust, Friends of Pelorus Estuary, Marine Farming Association, Heritage New Zealand, and a number of Canvastown residents. Canvastown got its name from the tent city that sprung up after a gold rush in 1864. Pictured here is the Trout Hotel, which still stands on this site. Tom Bryant, who owns the land sought by the company for its operation, said he did not have a lot to say until the company decided if it would appeal the decision, which it had 15 days to do from the September 19 decision. If it goes to the Environment Court, we'll be looking for those people who do support it, and they are long-standing residents of the area, Bryant said. Canvastown's Trout Hotel publican Ray Cresswell said he was pleased with the decision, but it was too early to celebrate as it might be appealed. Tihor Mary in Canvastown. I'm happy with the decision, but I'll wait and see, Cresswell said. Judge Pope, 19, who was hoping to join the police force, doubted if there would be much work for local people from the mine. Part of Antikuia, Pope said the mine would be too close to his Mary, Tihora. A map for visitors wanting to go on the Canvastown Gold Trail. We would get all the mess to look at, but we don't get the profits, he said. They'll go offshore. It's a U.S. company. It could also harm the amateur gold panning. Heaps of people do that, and the tourists like it as well, he said. Canvastown's only pub, the Trout Hotel. We have to think of our future, our heritage. I'm glad it was turned down. The silt from the mining would affect our rivers and even the sea. Pope's views echoed those of Kamtua, Hotaki Wariadu, who spoke in Te Reo Maori at the hearing of the guardianship role Antikuia retained for the land. He quoted the proverb Hihuahua Tikai, Hiko, Hiwai Tikai, which says water is a better food than any delicacy. Wariadu spoke of Antikuia's concern that silt and other materials would be flushed into the rivers and out to sea. In his decision, the commissioner said his decision would have been finely balanced had it not been for concerns over sediment control and the permanent stockpiles. Even with proposed mitigation, Mackey said the adverse effects for the environment, Antikuia and Canvastown residents would be moderate, with greater effects for some residents. But the sediment control and permanent stockpiles transformed this into a clear-cut decision, Mackey said. Sediment levels in Racecourse Stream were a risk, as was resuspension of sediment when the Wakamarina River overflowed. But the main matter swaying his decision to decline the application was the risk of the permanent stockpile swelling, and this had not been properly addressed by the applicant. A lawyer for Elect Mining, based in Nelson, could not be reached for comment. The company had already secured a mining permit through New Zealand Petroleum and Minerals to extract gold from the site. Consent for a small-scale hobby gold dredging operation near Canvastown, sought by Blenheim and Matthias Brandl, was also refused earlier this year. The Marlborough Express.